Hey guys, I'm HP. This is Dr. Pink, and today I'll talk about a hard rock guitar riff straight in your face. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account. So what are we talking about today? This really cool riff here straight in your face. How to play the riff and some cool solo ideas, you know. 1, 2. And so on. The riff is more or less not so much, but it has some tricks which you need to know, and I'm going to talk about the tricks, how to play it, how to make it really grooving and straight in your face, and then we discuss a few ideas which you can solo on this. First important thing to know, it's 130 BPM, and that's 130 BPM is a really cool tempo. Why? Because the 8 notes, you know, when you got 1, 2, taka, 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 these are the 8 notes, 2 per beat, taka, 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 taka. They really have drive, and if you play them in a way they have drive, then you have the maximum drive, and it goes, you know what I mean. So let's get started. I'm using an orange amp here, and normally I have a delay on, set on the quarter beat, you know. This doubles up what you're doing, but if you're not playing precise, better don't play with delay, because then it just will mix up everything what you're doing. If you play really precise, then put on the delay, because that gives you more punch. So what are we playing here? This riff here. So this is a regular rock and roll riff. We are here on E5 and the 1, and then on the 4th fret, 4 0 5 0 4 2 5 2 4 2. Okay. So that's really simple. You probably know that. But what is really important is that you play it like a, let's say, a kind of a machine gun, you know. Really, the staccato, you know. And then comes the trick. Since you're 130 BPM, it's like really, and then on 4 end, you release your damping position quickly by just making a rotation out of your hand. See? And that gives the extra kick on 130 BPM. I'll show you with delay. And there you can really play, before we just playing the normal E5 with 2 strings, but I have the finger here over the A and the D string, so there you attack 3 strings, okay? Okay, so, and the thing is on that one is just to play it as tight and steady as possible. That's what makes the big difference between top and flop, you know. Even it's something you probably already know, or you played many times, you probably never paid attention to the staccato. And also the releasing quickly, and always when you're on the forehand, you just make this small rotation of your hand. Okay? So. What you also can do, if you play it many times, you can hold this one till the one end. So then it's going to be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This gives an extra booster, okay? You can do either one or the other or both. Let's see how this sounds. Well, this is the technique which really makes your hard rock riff really groovy. These anticipations on forehand, either just as an accent on forehand, or like a super accent, holding the note till one end. Okay, so that's the first part of the riff. Now the second part, where is it here? Let me quickly rewind the marker a little bit. So the second part is really simple, but even not so simple. We go to D5. So D5, you play the middle 4 strings here on the 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and damp with the thumb, and then you really just go through these strings as if you're going through butter. A5, 3 strings, open A string, D and G string, and then single note here on the 3rd. And then back to E5. But now comes a trick. And we are talking about the anticipation. The D comes on 4 and, the A on 2 and this G comes on 4, and the E5 comes on 4 and hold it till one end of the next bar. So that will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. And then you go back to the riff, okay? It's not so simple. First practice is slow, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. And that makes it really groovy. If you would play it straight, it would not sound the same. So let's see how it sounds on the full tempo with delay. Yo, that's really an important part, okay? And then last time we end up on E5, and then we hold it for 4 bars, okay? And if you hold the chord for 4 bars, you have time to turn around to your amplifier. I don't have one here. I have something else here in the studio. Or you can make a vibrato here, pressing against the guitar, or with the beat of the song. And do something in this time in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? And then it starts again. Then the whole thing starts again. Let me do the whole thing now. What you also can do to make it more, I mean, you're playing this riff quite a long time, you can also make kind of a motion with a wah. I'm gonna show you. See? So you just open the wah, you keep on playing the riff. And now is the trick when you do this, that you know, you open slowly, you open the wah, you have a motion in the tone, and that you get the highlight there when you switch to the second part. Yo. So these were a few tricks what you can do here on the rhythm guitar. Now soloing on this stuff is really cool because we have 130 BPM. Now when you, it's the E minor pentatonics, and if you just play 8 notes like, let me take another distortion here. This one is okay? I'll show you. So you can play any kind of pentatonic stuff just using the E minor pentatonic and just I take this distortion. Let me put this a little bit louder for lead guitar. So, because I like this one here. The other one had too much distortion. Okay, so. And then just keep it going. What also works great is a repeating pattern like so this one here as an example. But now again you do this anticipation trick. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2. You again start, instead of 1 you start in 4 and hold it till 1 end. You can switch on playing on beat or playing the anticipation. That works great. Let me show you. This one also works great, this one here. Pinky in the 15th, bending in the 14th, and as a double stop. You can do the same. You can do the same rhythm figure if you want, again with anticipation or no anticipation. Works really good. And then otherwise you play any kind of 8 notes. The cool thing with 130 BPM is really, if you only play 8 notes, you're gonna sound cool. If you want to go to double time, then it gets really fast, and I need to warn you about that. Because you really need to have a few things together, or just some simple licks which work and are not too hard to play, and something like this. Pull off flick here, 3030 5050 in 60 notes. Let's see how that works. Works, but when you play those licks, you have to come nicely out into 8 notes. As I'm saying, if you want to play any kind of double times, if it gets really fast, you know, I mean, you can make the whole. You can also do stuff like also works, of course. All with open strings, and you just go to the pentatonics, and that's a good method to really push it hard here. If you want to get this typical going to atomic blast thing, then you can do this with the wah. Same method as before with the riff. Now you saw the problem. When you start going to double time and you go back to normal time, the whole tension drops off. So make sure you do this at the ending of your solo. You start simple and then you go into double time, and then it's okay. And if you, even if it means that you need to repeat one thing all over again, doesn't matter, as long as it has the intensity up. It has to be in your face, you know, and not make breaks, because you need to keep the pressure high, and that's one of the main problems. So keep the pressure high with 8 notes. When you go to double time, don't go back. Just keep it and then end your solo, and that's my recommendation here. I'll show you. We start simple. See, that was building up the solo really simple and just bringing it to an end, and then somehow you always kept the pressure up. Okay guys, that was hard rock guitar in your face. Or hard rock guitar riff in your face. Way of playing a really cool hard rock guitar riff and then just pulling a solo to it, just to keep the pressure up. That's the main thing. It's not about playing really well. I mean, if you can, it's okay, but if not, you still can sound great if you keep the pressure up, just playing 8 notes through and having one double time lick, probably the one which I just showed. It's the most simple one, and then we're really cool to go. Yo, one more to say. If you want to download this backing track plus the tabs of what I showed now, the riff and a few lick ideas, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Please join there with a premium member account to download all the stuff, or also a free member account to just be part of the community and have more options to find the lessons you really need. Me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye for today, and